Hey guys, Vegas Chrissy here. I thought I'd do another vlog. I was thinking about the fact that I've been on Weight Watchers before, and I noticed a big difference. Still drink wine back then, but at the time, it was the Smart Points, I believe, and they didn't do the free food thing. And so my choices of foods were low points, but my main snack choices were chips and salsa. And what I would always do is just kind of 4 points for chips and salsa. And then I would just go crazy on them. And at the time, Del Taco's snack tacos were only 3 points. And if I got 3 of them, it'd be a little over 3 points. It'd be 10 points. And so now they're 8 points. And I'm like, whoa, what just happened? But there's a lot of free points. So there was a lot of differences between now and then. So the reason why I'm doing this vlog is because I had noticed a difference. Like when I had lost weight back in the day on low carb, and I was in my 20s, mind you, I got toned. Like I had a stomach, I had muscle, I was like, ooh, yes, yes. And I wasn't working out. I was doing a little yoga, that was about it. I was doing office jobs at the time, so I did not work out at my jobs. I just sat at a chair in a cubicle all day. So my only workout was 1 hour video of yoga, if that. So, but I was toned, and I'm like, cool. And I figured, oh, maybe it's because I'm in my 20s. So in my late 30s, I started Weight Watchers. Well, I lost the weight. I got down to 135 at 5'6". That's pretty skinny. But I was like they call it fat skinny, where I was still blobby and, still kind of roly-poly. And I'm like, well, that's different, because when I did low carb, I was toned. So I'm like, what is going on? And I didn't work out then. I'm like, well, I'm not going to work out now, maybe because I'm older. I don't know. Well, now I am 53 years old, okay? I'm doing Weight Watchers again. But this time, Weight Watchers has the free foods. And the free foods are mainly the fruits, the veggies, of course, the potatoes, the beans, but lean meats, 90% and up lean meats. And so, in eggs as well. I keep forgetting about eggs. I'm always eating eggs. I don't know why I don't even mention that. So a lot of my meals, because I try to keep them low, because I like to drink my points, which is probably not a good idea, but I love having my wine. I love having an allotment for my wine to make it a sustainable diet where I'm not feeling deprived. I'm always eating lean meats, and I didn't realize that. Also, and when I said this before, I was always starving. It wasn't sustainable to be at 130 pounds because I was always starving. Well, I was always starving at 135 too. The big difference is I'm at 147 now, and I'm still feeling always sustained. Like I'm always satisfied. I'm not starving at any given time. Like my breakfast, typically, if I'm not doing the fruit diet, which is like the no sugar added fruit cup thing, I'm doing this morning, fat-free refried beans, a little couple scoops of that, some hash browns, some eggs, and some tapatio, Tabasco, whatever, tahini. And I'm feeling very full, and I'm feeling like I ate a lot of food. And then let's see, today I had a snack, which was 2 boiled eggs. Then I'll show this video right now, or picture, video, went to Chili's again. And I figured every steak restaurant, if I ever should go to a steak restaurant, this is what I'll have, a sirloin steak, and a vegetable side. So this one, according to my Weight Watchers app, showed it at 2 points because it had a sirloin steak with asparagus, but it had the toppings. So the toppings must be the 2 points. Still, that was really satiating and delicious. So let me take a quick break, and then I'm going to go on to my next thing I was going to talk about. Okay, so back when I was on Weight Watchers before, this is back in my 30s, okay? I forgot how old I was. I don't know. I was in my 30s, my late 30s, mid 30s, around then. Started doing the Smart Points thing, right? I'm down in this picture. I remember this picture. I was at 149. I was so excited I was able to wear this pair of jeans. I was at Tri-City Park in Orange County, Brea area, Brea, the city of Brea. Those geese are really mean, by the way. They're very aggressive. But anyway, it's a cool little, tiny little park. But anyway, I was like, look at me. But still, it was still like, ugh, in the stomach, as you can see. Okay, so right now I'm 147, so I'm about the same weight. And I'm feeling like I look thinner in this picture. I don't know what pose I did. I don't know what I did, but anyway, I know I'm wearing black now. Back then I was wearing the jeans and the white shirt. I get it, but still I'm like, girl, like at 53 years old, I'm more slimmer than I was then. And so I have to say, yeah, you can lose weight eating less calories, but you really should think what kind of calories you're eating. And let me take another break because I gotta clear my throat all right, I'm back. So my thoughts were, okay, so back then I was relying on chips and salsa as my main, snackaroo situation. Because they didn't have the free points, right? So they didn't have free foods. And I'm not gonna lie, like, that's why I didn't like the counting calories thing, because if I'm gonna count calories, I mean, oh, if you're up to, you can have 1,500 calories or less and blah, blah, blah. Well, I mean, a smart person would think lean meats and all that stuff. But if I'm going to lose weight no matter what, as long as I eat 1,500 calories, then why not have cookies, The only problem is you're always freaking hungry. And that's the problem. And when you lose weight, you're not losing weight like everywhere. I feel like losing weight, eating protein, a higher protein situation, it's toning you at the same time. And it really is, because I'm like, I've never seen my legs. I know, again, I'm wearing black jeans and they're kind of like form-fitting. And soon, I will, when it gets a little warmer, I'll wear some shorts when I get down to my weight to show you. But I just noticed a difference in the way my body's losing weight. It's losing it everywhere. And I'm getting more toned. Hopefully these little old lady flabbers, they're not as bad as they were though. That's what I'm saying. I'm like going, well, this is cool because they're flabby, but they're not it was really bad. And so my legs are not so bad. My stomach's getting, it's not like, before it was like, boom, like just a bunch of flab. I'm like, ew, gross. Like I've never had my stomach look like that. I'm like, what is going on? So big difference when you're eating protein, it builds muscle. And I remember a long time ago, I broke my tibia, fell down the stairs, cracked my tibia bone. Ew, I was wearing an air cast for a while. Took a long time, okay? So I was back on being able to walk again, but still my leg would hurt after a while. I'm like, God, I can't run. If I ride a bike too long, I was trying to geocache with my buddies, and my leg would start to hurt. I'm like, something's up. And then I thought in my head, like, if I eat more protein, maybe I'll build some muscle, because I was just doing my chips and salsa thing and all that. Sure enough, I started eating more protein and my leg went back to normal. Like it built muscle, and muscle means toning. So I'm like going, oh, so I know this seems like obvious, like duh, but I'm just saying, like sometimes people think calories in, calories out kind of thing. And that's fine. Yeah, you might lose weight eating donuts that are under 1,500 calories a day, whatever. But you'll always be starving. You'll always feel like crap, and you won't lose weight. Like you'll lose weight, but you'll look still like flabby. You know what I mean? If you're eating in a more lean meat kind of way, you're going to be more toned automatically. Like workouts will help, obviously. And like I said, I do physical work now. So like my Fitbit like connects to the app and gives me more activity points, which I do appreciate. But yeah, what a huge difference. I'm like, yeah, I do like the way the Weight Watchers, that's kind of why I wanted to sign up again, because I like how it works. I like how it makes you want to eat healthy, because I'm all about the 0 point situation. And for me, I'm like, you know what? I don't want that unless it's 0 points. And then I'll have points that's worth it to me. So I don't know. It just motivates me. I'm going to stick with it. I hope to God, well, I know Weight Watchers does change their plans and their apps and all that, because the new app change kind of sucks. But anyway, they do change their plans. But I have noticed lately, since the freestyle, it's still having that 0 point list, 0 foods list. And I have a feeling they'll always keep that, because they're crazy if they don't. Everyone loves the free foods list. I'm not gonna lie, like who doesn't, right? So it's really good to be able to have a complete huge breakfast and know you just had 0 points. Now I understand these points have calories. I get it. But how can you pig out on eggs and lean meat and veggies and fruits? Like maybe you can, I don't know. I can't. So I can only eat so much. So I do feel like I'm not counting my 0 points anymore. So I haven't been checking my macros like with everything. But when I was in the beginning, I noticed I was still under my calorie. Like I was still low on calories, even though I ate so much. So I was like, okay, got it. That's probably why Atkins I lost so much, because although I was having mayonnaise and bacon and all that stuff too, but I wasn't eating a lot because protein fills you up. And I was very toned. So that's what I like about it. It's like, you know what? I can still have other foods too. Atkins, you kind of have to, like for me, it only works by 20 carbs or less. So it was really hard to have like, you know, once in a while pizza and pasta and stuff like that. But today, like I said, I had that steak for dinner because I really wanted to save my points for later in the week, because I know I'm going to go out to an Italian restaurant, and I might take my kid out sometime this week too for a breakfast, but we're all both on Weight Watchers, so I'm going to keep that light, but I'm not going to record that. But in my head, I'm like, I got to keep that low too. The same, and I love saving money. I think it's just fun to save money for me. I'm kind of weird, but I love saving money. So like for me, saving points is the same thing. Saving points for that rainy day when you need it. So anyway, guys, I hope you liked my video. I like, you know, I'm just all over the place. I just wanted to share my thoughts on everything. I just want to make you know that like losing weight is not like a huge magic trick. There is nothing like special that you have to do. I know you see these ads of people going, oh, if you drink this, this, and this, you'll lose so much weight. You won't, okay? Let's just put it this way. Just lean meats, fruits and veggies, potatoes, beans. It'll get the food noise gone. Even if you don't do Weight Watchers, you don't want to pay for it, because, you know, I understand it costs money. But if you just stick with that, you can even look at Weight Watchers 0 point food list, Greek yogurt, fat-free Greek yogurt as well. You can still do Weight Watchers without having to do Weight Watchers. Just if you do that, and then no, like the only problem is if you're going to have a, you know, fried food or not. I don't know if you have a way to know how much points. Somebody might have a points list on that too. But losing weight's not that hard. I think if you like the rheumatologist was telling my daughter, if you stop eating sugar and salt, your body won't crave it anymore. Like it goes away, and it's not that bad, because she was telling her not to eat any processed foods anymore. Unfortunately, because my daughter was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis, possible lupus, we don't know. And so the rheumatologist was telling her you need to have an anti-inflammatory diet. And so with that said, it was like, hey, you know, stick to your, you know, basic foods, which she is. She's really good at that. Just once in a while, she wants some sugar. I get it. Who doesn't, you know? And with Weight Watchers, you can just do it in moderation. I don't think a little bit is a big deal. I think if that's your whole meal all the freaking time, that's a big deal. Like your body can handle it in small doses. Everything in small doses. So, you know, it works. And I'm really happy to be on Weight Watchers. So I'm 147. I am literally like happy to be in the 130s. I don't care if it's 139. That will be, boom, I'm done. Like I'm good. And if I lose more, great, but I don't want to. I'm okay with 139. Actually, I think 135 might be a safe zone for me. So, but anyway, I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm feeling motivated with it. I'm sticking to it. That's all I got. Thank you guys for watching. And until then, bye everybody.